Back in college, I was held up at gunpoint, and about 50% of the guys that I talked to asked this one question: did you think about grabbing the gun? No, I didn't think about grabbing the gun. He had it to my chest. Finger on the trigger. There's no way. Who do you think I am? I'm not Jackie Chan. So let's back up a little bit. This was back whenever those clown videos were really popular. I was at a yogurt bar, and this guy walks in, and he has on a bandana, some sunglasses, and he's completely covered up. Clearly, he was robbing the place. But my dumbass was like, this guy is making a funny clown video. And I'm like, good for him. He's making some content, trying to get, catch the trend. Now, this is 10 minutes before we close. So he walks up, and he has his gun, finger on the trigger, and he's just tapping it against my chest. Just tapping it, yelling, give me the money, give me the effing money. And it's not my money, of course. I'm just grabbing the cash, handing it to him. I'm thinking that he's going to at least leave a tip in the tip jar. He didn't, not even a 20. Instead, he grabs the remaining tips that I got for the night and then spills the tip jar, runs out, and I call the police. And this was way before I ever carried a gun. I was also at college, so I wasn't allowed to have a gun on the campus. I do now have my concealed carry, but in this situation, he pulled a gun, had it to my chest. I wouldn't have had any time to react. Whenever someone has a gun already on you, best thing to do is just comply and do what they ask. Well, that applies to getting robbed. Getting kidnapped is a completely different scenario. You definitely don't want to get in the van, go to a second location, but we could talk about that in another video. Police came. They asked me if I had any information. I couldn't tell them almost anything. The adrenaline's pumping. I just told them approximate height. We didn't have cameras. He only got away with about $400, which is way too much to have in a cash register at a yogurt bar, but not worth jail time, 10 years plus for an assaulted robbery. And going back to the, did you think about grabbing the gun or trying to be a hero there? And it's, no, didn't even cross my mind for a half second. As soon as that gun was on me and he was bouncing it, I was just, trying to stay calm, trying to get him the money and try not to die. Now, all of this took place in Conway, Arkansas, which isn't known for having much crime, especially back then, not much crime happening, but it just goes to show you never know what's going to happen, so always be prepared. Now, in this situation, I don't think much would have changed, even if I had a gun on me. If they have a gun already pointed at you, there's just not much you can do, so I probably would have played it exactly how I played it there, let him take the money and just walk out, call the police, and see what they can do. Again, I didn't do anything. We didn't have cameras or anything, so he got away scot-free. No one got hurt. No one got shot. I just wanted to share my experience of being held up at gunpoint. Be safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next video.